What's going on, Jets fans? Welcome into the Jets Report. My name is Patrick Siepman. Coming up on today's show, I want to go over 3 trade down ideas for the Jets and also 3 trade up ideas with the 2025 NFL Draft just a couple of weeks away. Now, personally, I think it's more likely than not that the Jets just stick and pick at pick number 7, but I do just want to go throughout the whole process, look at some trade down and trade up options for New York. But speaking about the NFL Draft, if you guys want the New York Jets to crush this year's draft, go down there, hit that thumbs up icon for us. I put the goal on today's show as 200 likes. If you guys could help me out and help me avoid an awkward meeting with my bosses on why we're not getting enough likes over here on the Jets Report, go down there, hit that thumbs up icon if you want the New York Jets to crush the 2025 NFL Draft. All right, we're going to start off with a trade up idea here. Trade up idea number 1, where it is the New York Jets trading up with the Jacksonville Jaguars to get the 5th overall pick. The Jets would obviously give up the 7th pick, and you'd also have to attach a future 4th rounder. Now, could it be more draft capital than this? I don't think so, unless a team is like sending Jacksonville a massive offer to go get Shedeur Sanders. But as it stands right now, I don't think Shedeur will be a top 10 pick. But again, who knows once draft night rolls around. But I think if the Jets love Armin Membu and they think he is like a generational right tackle where they truly believe if they get Membu, it's him and Fashanu holding down the tackle position for the next 10 years, hopefully. If they want to guarantee Armin Membu, I say you just say trade up to pick number 5. Now, would the Raiders take him? Most likely not. I think they're probably going to take Ashton Genty. But if you just want to guarantee yourself and, make yourself sleep easier at night knowing you will get a star right tackle, maybe you have to trade up. And I think Membu is a legit prospect. I think he will come into the league day one, be an impact right tackle for this football team. And also, if you want to just put a little more love or put a little more support around Justin Fields, Membu is a fantastic option for that. Solidify that offensive line, get the run game going, get the tackles of the future. So that's a first trade-up idea there. But the first trade-down idea is the Jets actually trading with the Indianapolis Colts. Now, in this scenario, the Jets would obviously get pick number 14. Colts would get pick number 7. You would also get a second-round pick from the Colts, pick 45, which would be massive, and then a future 5th-round pick in the 2026 draft. Now, maybe saying, why would the Colts want to trade up? Remember last year during the draft, nobody thought the Falcons were going to take Michael Penix. I think the Colts are the team this year that would be the shocking team that tries to land Shedeur Sanders. If they see he's falling, and maybe they call the Jets and they're like, you know what, screw it. We'll just give up a future second, a future late 6th-round pick to go get Shedeur Sanders. I think they could be the shocking team. So I think the Jets should be open to trading down because you've got a big need at tight end. And I think Colston Loveland would be a home run pick if this was the trade down scenario. Now, I love Tyler Warren. I would love the pick of Armin Membu. But if you want to get more draft capital and still fill a massive position in need with a blue chip prospect, I like this trade idea. But Dane Brugler, one of the top NFL draft analysts out there, wrote up an article on Colston Loveland saying with his speed and ball skills, Loveland can line up anywhere on the field and win as a quarterback-friendly multi-level receiving threat. He isn't a liability as a one-pop, get-in-the-way blocker, but will struggle to sustain or control NFL edge defenders. Overall, Loveland doesn't have the skill set for a full-time inline responsibilities, but his dynamic movements, natural hands, and football awareness should make him one of the primary targets in an NFL offense. His tools and upside are reminiscent of Zach Ertz. And I agree, he does remind me of Zach Ertz a little bit, but he also kind of reminds me of Travis frickin' Kelce. This guy's 6'5", incredible bend, can run every route in the route tree asked of a tight end. And yes, I do think Tyler Warren is a better draft prospect than Colston Loveland, but they're on the same tier as me, for me. I think both these guys should be top 10 picks. I think both these guys could potentially both be top 5 tight ends in the NFL for the next couple of years. So if this is the trade, I'm doing it. But what say you on this one? Would you accept this deal? The Colts get pick number 7, and the Jets load up on draft capital and land Colston Loveland, pick number 14, pick 45, and a future 5th-round pick. Would you accept this deal? Give me an A for accept or give me a D for decline. You guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I think I'm doing this, but if you guys disagree with me, let me know your thoughts down below. Now, we're going to hit an interdivisional trade here, and very unlikely that this happens, that new GM Darren Mougey, the first big trade he would make would be with the New England Patriots, but let's just go through the thought process here. So the Patriots obviously would receive pick number 7, and the Jets would get pick number 4. Now, I think this could be a situation where if the draft goes Cam Ward, Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter, in that order, I could see the Patriots being willing to move back, and I think you would only have to attach a third-round pick to move up. Now, who could be the Jets draft target at pick number 4? Well, you got a need at that other defensive tackle spot next to Quinnen Williams. What if the Jets are just massive fans of Mason Graham and they decide to move up? I wouldn't hate that thought process there. Now, I will say I would be extremely, extremely nervous about spending the 4th overall pick on Mason Graham. I think he's a stud. I think he's a blue-chip player, but still taking an interior defensive lineman who doesn't have, like, crazy physical traits. Now, he's crazy productive, crazy impactful. There's no doubt about it. But can that translate to the next level? I think it can, but it depends on how much will it translate. We'll be able to dominate college or the NFL like he did college football, but I can't see this happening, but just want to throw out another trade-up idea for the New York Jets. But how about another trade-down idea here? This Aaron Rodgers saga continuing to go on, I wonder if the Steelers could potentially panic and try to do whatever they can to land Shedeur Sanders. Now, in this deal, it would be the Jets receiving pick number 21, a 4th-round pick, and a future first. Now, I don't love the idea of the Jets going all the way back down to pick number 21 here, but you are getting a future first-round pick, and let's just say the Steelers have a bad year. You could potentially have, 2 picks in the top 15 for the Jets next season, and you're also getting another 4th. Now, I don't love this. I don't know if this is enough to get me to move off that pick at number 7, but maybe the Steelers want Shedeur Sanders enough, and they even make that 4th a 2nd or a 3rd. I think that's something you would have to consider, but I think the Jets will most likely stick and pick at pick number 7, but you guys let me know. What should the Jets do? Do you want to trade up? Type 1. If you want the Jets to trade back, get some more draft capital, type 2. But if you just want them to stay put, draft Membu, draft Tyler Warren, whoever's there on the board. That's the camp I'm in. Give me a 3 down below. And we got a blockbuster one here for you guys. The trade-up idea number 3 is the Travis Hunter trade idea, where the Jets would be receiving the 2nd overall pick from the Cleveland Browns, and you would send them pick number 7 and pick number 42. I don't know if this is enough to get this done. I would probably have to assume you have to attach another future 2nd to this deal, but to benefit the Jets, I'll have it just be pick 7 and pick number 42 to go land this guy, Travis Hunter. Jets have a need at the cornerback 2 and the wide receiver 2 spot. I'm sure Aaron Glenn would love to get his hands on Travis Hunter, and I think this would be a situation where obviously Travis wants to play both ways. You tell him, hey, mainly focus on the cornerback position. We'll have some wide receiver sets for you. It would be him. Sauce in that secondary would be absolutely disgusting. Plus Quinnen Williams, that front 7 getting after it. I think this would take the Jets defense to a whole nother level. Now, I don't think Cleveland would have any interest of moving off that 2nd pick, considering only for the 2nd overall pick for a future 2nd. But man, if the Jets could somehow get Travis Hunter, I would be a massive fan of it. But how about trade down idea number 3 here? The Saints right now are the heavy favorites to land Shedeur Sanders in the NFL draft. And maybe they just want to guarantee themselves to getting Shedeur, and maybe they just want to move up a couple spots, very similar to how the Vikings did, trading up with the Jets at pick number 10 last year. And plus, tinfoil hat theory here, Carolina Panthers, they have pick number 8, division rival of the New Orleans Saints. What if they're getting calls about Shedeur and they're more willing to trade back just to ensure themselves that the Saints don't get Shedeur Sanders? So maybe the Saints try to jump him. You get another 3rd-round pick this year. If this is the deal, I'm probably doing this. You get another 3rd-round pick for only moving back 2 spots. But I'll ask you guys this to close out today's show. Who is your dream Jets draft target as it stands right now? For me, it's Armin Membu, Tyler Warren, or Colston Loveland. Either of those 3 guys, I think it would be home run selections for the New York Jets. But you guys let me know. Dream draft target down below in the comments section. Also, friendly reminder, hit that subscribe button. Lock us in. Don't miss a thing around your New York Jets. See you guys next time. As always, go Jets.